the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody.
And tonight, we'll see the Dallas Wings as they go up against the Chicago Sky.
I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. And with these teams, so much talent on offense, you can see the precision they play with.
Yeah, and it shows up in the way they move around the floor. Everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be.
It's also in the speed in which they set up their offense. They don't waste any time getting into sets.
Now here's Evans. Pass to Davis. Reese, covered by Segrist. Shoots from 14 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's the Wings with the ball. To the paint, Brown.
A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Fires for three.
Offensive rebound.
And it's good. 2 points.
Good luck keeping Cardoso off the boards. She's a rebounding menace.
Pass to Brown. Agunbawale gets a three-pointer to fall.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Here's Evans.
The shot is good. Camila Cardoso making the play.
Evans showing the quick release. Had to get it away before the D can get her.
Pass to Segrist.
Agunbawale.
It's hauled in by Reese.
And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Davis, that's good.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Here's Segrist.
There's Agunbawale with the three.
And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Allen with the steal. Up the court. Here's Evans.
Pass to Cardoso.
Now Allen shoots a three. That shot missing. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Agunbawale with it.
Now guarded by Cardoso.
Now here's Agunbawale. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep.
Sheldon outside.
Agunbawale. Evans covering.
Pass to Segrist.
From past the arc. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Using her height to her advantage, Segrist can see the whole floor and distribute accordingly.
And that 2023 season for the Wings was their best season since moving to Dallas in 2016.
I mean, it was their first winning season, first playoff series one. They had a top 3 offense, played a fast pace, giving those loyal Dallas fans an exciting year.
That's Tim.
Jumbo number 1 pick. Nakakaisa na ba siya? Swiss.
Pass to Reese.
Allen.
And here's Cardoso.
Back to Evans. Pulls up from the top of the key. Hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
Outside Agunbawale. The three ball.
Cardoso gets the board.
Chicago in the lead. To the inside. Here's Allen.
Reese. Cardoso. Oh.
Off with the layup. Pass to Agunbawale. by Dallas.
Wow, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Agumbawale. Pass to Brown. And that one's good. Now here's Allen. Puts up the three. Here's Reese. Makes it off the glass.
A talented glass cleaner, any way you look at it. Once Angel Reese got the ball, she knew exactly what to do with it.
Now here's Agumbawale. Lets it go from 11. Rebound Chicago. Pass to Davis. Let's go with a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Defense was pretty much non-existent there. Can't leave such a good shooter open like that. Come on.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Agumbawale shot is off.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now it's Reese. The three is up. The rebound by Harris. The Wings trail. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And that's why they brought Sheldon in here. What a play.
Pass to Allen. Here's Davis. Launches a three. The shot, no good. Foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two. It's on Allen. And the start of a new WNBA season is something we all look forward to, guys.
Yeah, even though we're in the beginning stages of this new season, I really like what I'm seeing so far from some of these teams.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It'll be interesting to see if the teams that have gotten off the hot starts, can they maintain that? Yeah, nice pass by Hunter leads to the hoop.
Lopez Seneschal outside. From deep. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound. And so it's Chicago with it. 9-point game. To the middle. Puts it up from 12. No good. She has missed 3 of her 5 attempts this game. From the elbow. They get the rebound. Harris. And nice D from Angel Reese.
Wings foul. Number 5. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
3 from the inbound. Dallas with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And it's the Sky ball. 6-point lead. Turner. Pass to Evans. Here's the break. Miles. Finished off the break.
A great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the bucket just as soon as that ball was going the other way.
Evans connects from 3-point range.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, it's 2 straight from long range.
Here's Harris. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Pass to Onion Wade. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
But you have to work so hard to guard on a difficult player to cover.
Second free throw, no good. Shoots from 14. Covered by Kuia.
Ini apa lain?
Right wing. Out to the left wing. And the three off target. And if they time it right, they can end this quarter with a little 2-for-1.
And that's how you really want to end a quarter.
Who's on?
Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Kuia.
Well, it's one of the things that a walk brings to the table, the ability to generate O boards and turn them into points.
Pass to Turner. Evans. Chicago again missing.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
Good on the shot.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
Pass to Banham. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. Offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Sky up 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. All right, the
Masih ada langsung.
second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Tough call there, and a tough break for D.
But I don't have a problem with the call, Tim. She looked like she was still sliding in there.
And stolen by Onion Wade. Here's Evans. Out of bounds. It'll go to the wings.
The ball goes
That is
to
such a
Dallas.
careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
And it's the wings ball. Trailing by 4. Pass break Chicago. Here's Turner. And some very quick points for them. On that possession. So it's Dallas now. Segrist outside. Knocked away. Here's the break. Here's Onion Wade. And it's off from three-point range. Down low. And Harris gets it to go.
Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's Banham. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
Oh, yeah. You can see the vision. It's excellent for Dana Evans.
Segrist outside. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Here's Banham. Great pass to set up the land. Dallas trailing here. second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in. Inside. Pass break Chicago. Here's Banham. Onion Wade. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
And that one's good. Kuya.
Great communication between teammates there.
Time called here. The Sky decided to talk it over. Evans up top, defended by Lopez Seneschal. Here's Banham using the post move.
Ui.
To get the 2 points.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second quarter.
That ought to help them increase their separation. Impressive offensive output.
The three, Maddie Segrist. Nope, not that time. 0 for 2 from the field. Puts up a three. The rebound by Harris. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Maddie Segrist for three. And she's good on the three ball.
Dialed in from distance. Segrist proving how effective she is from downtown.
For three. Dallas with the rebound. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Turner. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Lopez Seneschal outside. And Evans picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 2 points. That one goes in.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
To the paint. And plenty of contact on the shots, so the 2 free throws coming up.
Not afraid to challenge defenders. Turner plays with confidence and composure.
That one misses, so she goes 1 for 2. Ball going up court. Agumbawale, shot is good.
Well, they're starting to come on here in the second.
Yeah, their offense looking much better. They're trying to make up some ground.
Pass to Turner. Here's the floater. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And this is her 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game here.
You know, she didn't make it to the line in that entire first quarter, but she is showing some aggressiveness here.
To the inside. And the basket by Brown.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Pushing it up. Here's Brown. Finished off the break.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball. She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Puts it up off the inbound. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
With the willingness to bang and bump down low, Brown is sometimes impossible to contain.
At the line for the Wings.
And she's good on the second. Chicago leading. Pass to Banham. Takes the 3. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
She's taken a solid opening quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now here's Agumbawale. He has 5. She tries for 3. Sinks the triple.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Onion Wade. And stolen by Kuia. And up the court come the Wings on the break.
That's foul number 2 on her. It might not warrant sitting her just yet, but another one before halftime, it definitely would warrant that.
Number 5.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by Onion Wade. Cardoso. She's covered by Brown. And a basket by...
Pucha. Uy. Napaka-solid oh. So okay lumaro si Cardoso kaysa kay Mirage. Nice steal gagi.
Cardoso.
And you see Cardoso just too much to handle around the basket.
To the middle. Another field goal for her. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They're having their way down low right now.
Uy.
Now here's Cardoso. She's got 8. The 3. Rachel Banham, and that's good.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Pass to Sheldon. And here's Kuia. Onion Wade grabs the board. Good work there as it goes.
Not your average 6-footer. Onion Wade plays way bigger than her listed height. Plays the game with fire.
Now here's Sheldon. Here's Brown. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
Here's Davis. Here's Cardoso. Great D that time from Kuia.
Ay.
The Wings trail. To the inside. Brown. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Always great to see bigs who can hit from the charity stripe, and Brown definitely fits that mold.
So both teams making some changes here.
And working themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get their offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way. That could pay off as well.
Now it's Reese. Tries again. Pass to Evans. The tray. They grab their own miss. That one falls.
They've been really active around the boards here in the second. I really admire their hustle.
It's in. Bucket number 4 for her, shooting at a 4 for 9 clip.
That's where you like your shots to come from.
And here's Davis. 3-pointer. And it's Dana Evans with the triple.
Her first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
And it's the Wings ball. 7-point differential. The 3, Maddie Segrist, does not find the basket. Her 3rd miss, and she's just made 1 thus far.
And at 6'7", the strength and size of Camila Cardoso, so tough to handle.
Well, she puts that frame to work, doesn't she? She's a force inside and a very exciting young player.
Now here's Agumbawale. He has 5. Rebounded by Davis.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Another trip to the stripe for them, and a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging.
And that's serving them well, seeking out contact and putting pressure on the defense.
Well, the excitement around Angel Reese is infectious. She's a very skillful player who brings a ton of energy to not just her team, but everyone who watches her.
Now here's a Gumbawale. Will it go?
Sheldon misses.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Davis. Sweet move. And the layup is up.
Ui.
And in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for
Touch the earth.
you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. If you're waiting for her to miss when she's that open, you're going to be waiting a very long time.
Davis. She's covered by Brown. And so it looks.
Nice dog.
Looks like the Sky will retain possession here. Here's Evans. She's got 9.
She has not been able to make as much of an impact here in the second quarter as she did in the first.
From the arc. Well, shot off that time. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Sky. They lead by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Make some noise and get ready.
Terrible now. Half time.
For that fan half-court shot, please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so close. Let's hear it for the participants.
Ganda ng highlights eh. There's 11. Order.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Pass to Brown. That one is good again. She is 6 for 8 from the floor with that basket.
With a unique combination of strength and length, this scoring outburst from Brown should come as no surprise.
Reese gets
3 points.
the bucket.
They've gotten a lot of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Defensively, they have to get out there. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, they just can't keep giving up these open looks.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Well, you see the size and you see the quickness, and you see just how hard it is to guard Angel Reese when she's attacking.
Well, Chicago went big in the 24 draft, taking 6'7" Camila Cardoso, 3rd overall, and then 6'3" Angel Reese at 7.
But what's funny is those two were big-time conference rivals battling in the paint back in college. Now, the two teammates. I love those picks. Reese and Cardoso, they should dominate the paint for years to come in Chicago.
Pass to Brown. Outside, Agunmawale. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep.
The offensive rebound. Sheldon.
Off target with the 3.
And offensively, 1 for 5. A slow start here in the second half.
Allen with it.
Picked up by Agunmawale. Deflects the pass. Here's Cardoso. Money from the wing.
Silky side.
God damn it. Anong turnaround yung layo eh. Parang ano eh. Naging Garnet Ridge eh.
Smooth from Cardoso in the mid-range.
Dallas calls timeout.
Oh, they're pretty disappointed, this coaching staff, and rightfully so. They're giving up a big run right now, trying to figure out a way to stop it.
Yeah, they haven't really looked good at all here lately. Something's got to change for them. Let's see what the coaching staff has up their sleeve.
To the paint. Here's Segrist. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, when you look at Segrist and her height and strength, she can definitely have the advantage inside.
Here's Evans. That 3 off the mark. So it's Dallas now. They trail by 14.
Reese brings the double team.
Segrist. Evans covering. There's Agunmawale with the 3.
That one's in, coming off the assist from Maddie Segrist.
Scoring off the ball. Agunmawale so active on this end.
Now Allen. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. Outside, Agunmawale. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
That's the fearless mentality you get with Agunmawale. She's not going to shy away from contact inside.
Pass to Reese.
Allen.
Cardoso.
She's covered by Brown.
Cardoso can't get it to go. Here's Sheldon. A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Inside, here's Reese. That's her 6th field goal today, and with that, she is 6 for 11.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
And that one good.
Well, she's been the key to their offense. She's been their offense with the way she's got the ball.
Yeah, her percentage today has been through the roof. She is definitely not the one who's put them in this hole.
And now the Wings fast break. Crafty move, and it's good on the lay-in.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
She has really taken advantage of her opportunities in this half. I love her effort level.
Pass to Gumbawale. Clock at 6. Oh, Cardoso with the block. Out of bounds, it'll go to the sky.
Huli ka.
On offense, here the sky. It's Kayla Davis on the wing, defended by Sheldon. Here's Allen. Off the mark, and a bad shot there. Dallas with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Count that bucket.
Right to the rack. Segrist barreling through the defender for the score.
Here's Cardoso. Reese, covered by Segrist. Fires the 3. The 3-pointer is on target.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Now here's a Gumbawale. Evans covering. So Gumbawale, no good. And so it's Chicago with it. They lead by 11. Evans with the bucket.
Don't be fooled by Evans' 5'6" height. Dana can more than hold her own around the hoop.
Reese brings the double team. Pass to Segrist. There's a Gumbawale with the 3. That one's in, coming off the assist from Maddie Segrist.
Kasi mga call ko.
She's finally getting the feel for the deep ball. Her second 3 of the half right there.
And you look at Arike Ogunbowale's scoring numbers, they're historically good.
She came into the 2024 season averaging 20.5 points per game. That's the third.
Solid. Ang rebounder. May siko. Hindi ka talaga makakano dyan.
Best average ever, and only Brianna Stewart has a better career average amongst active players. I mean, Arike's offensive arsenal is unreal.
Pass to Sheldon. The rebound by the sky.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Now Cardoso, defended by Sheldon. Here's Allen. The 3-pointer off the mark. Outside Ogunbowale. Pass to Segrist. Brown with it. Poked away. Segrist misses.
Ano na stop gagi. Huli.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas that are winning, and they've secured a big lead.
They've looked very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
To the left wing. Brown with the screen. Down low. Good for her 9th make in just 12 shots and even 75% shooting.
Her shooting has been so good today. She may have to take it upon herself to get her team out of this hole.
No luck for her this half after being outstanding from outside in the first half.
Pass to Segrist. The baseline J connects. The jumper drops.
She's been a different player in the second half. Her shooting percentage is far better than it was before the break.
Here's Reese. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Count that one.
The points just keep coming for her this quarter, and at the right time, too, as they continue to try and narrow this deficit.
And they pick up 2.
And for her position, Angel Reese is a very solid playmaker.
Segrist outside. And Onion Wade picks up the foul. That's foul number, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
First team foul. Substitutions on the court. The play is under video review.
Here now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot clearer.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you compare the slowed down speed to real time, you get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are really moving at and how fast the action really is. It shows how hard it can be sometimes to see everything in order to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put into the review process, double-checking, and really it helps the game continue on.
Pass to Banham.
Smith.
Onion Wade, covered by Harris. Onion Wade, shot is good.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're sticking to the
Solid layup po. Hey. Jersey Twinnie ko. Race. Hey.
high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Uzan. And here's Harris. Banham with the rebound. She's covered by Brown. Pass to Banham.
Smith.
And here's Turner, covered by Kuia. Banham, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Sky. They lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Steffi Suarez with the steal. Launches it. Harris can't hit. Now here's Turner. D right on her. Pass to Onion Wade. Beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot today.
The defense unable to stop them even when they've gotten a hand up. It hasn't seemed to matter.
Here's Uzan. 11 feet out. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by the Sky. Smith left side to the inside. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
First team foul.
That one on Kuia. And she makes the first. And so she hits both. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Miles. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Lopez Seneschal, covered by Smith, and the foul called on Smith. That is her first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Back to Kuia. It falls for her 7th bucket of the contest. She's 7 for 9 today.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Here's Banham. Missed inside. Now here's Harris. She's tightly guarded. Miles. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez Seneschal. Kuia. Onion Wade covering. Harris. That's in. Coming off an assist from Awak Kuia.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
And here's Banham. Three-pointer. She makes her 9th shot of the game, and she has missed only 4.
She got loose from three-point range in the first half and showing signs here in the second.
Pass to Harris. Up top, Lopez Seneschal. Lets the 3 fly. Banham with the rebound.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Over to the wing. Smith outside. Tipped away.
You know, she's made up for a lack of size in the post with a lot of extra effort. She's done some serious work on the boards.
Now here's Suarez. There's Agumbawale with the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Jesse Savage. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. From outside the arc. Offensive board. Sheldon outside. And the lead is down inside single digits.
There you go.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and get back into this game.
And it was their defense, just as much as their offense, that served as the catalyst and allowed them to put this run together.
What a display.
There's Agumbawale with the 3. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
Have to be on coaching stuff.
Well, this is the game again. Good run to close.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Solid comeback effort.
That effort has to keep up.
Chicago in the lead. Smith guarded now by Agumbawale. Banham, no good.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Arike Agumbawale with another miss. Smith outside. And she uses a glass on the layup.
Tremendous instincts from Cardoso. Surveys the court and easily makes the smart pass.
Their offense looking better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a big help. Terrific defensive play. Cut her off, squared up, nice play.
Yeah, that's showing some toughness on defense. Getting physical, sticking her nose in there, and making a play.
Pass to Segrist. Agumbawale. Here's Brown. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
And that one drops.
They've been able to
Series.
depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Now here's Smith. Out to the right wing. Reese, covered by Segrist. Smith outside. Pass to Banham. No good with the triple. Now here's Sheldon. Defense right on her. Agumbawale from long range. That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Now here's Smith. Shot clock at 6. And down it goes.
Release.
2 points.
And this is what Cardoso is capable of when she's in rhythm.
Outside Agumbawale. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. Segrist. Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso. Here's Banham. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her 3-point attempt.
To the middle. Agumbawale, covered by Smith. From the high post. It's Cardoso with the rebound. And there's the foul. It'll go on Maddie Segrist. That'll be her 2nd foul of the game.
Now into the lineup for Chicago. Dana Evans.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Nifty move. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game, and she's hoisted up 11 so far. Pass to Davis. Outside Evans. From downtown. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the 2nd chance points.
What a night it's been for Angel Reese. Just a consistent threat at the offensive end.
Dallas calls timeout.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
From the inbound. Agumbawale, no good. No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
Evans misses.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Agumbawale. Evans covering. Sheldon outside. Brown sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sheldon misses.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Pass to Allen. Outside Evans. There's the triple. Drills it from outside.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
Now here's Sheldon. Brown inside. Chase covered by Allen. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Give her credit. She was in perfect position to grab that rebound and get the putback.
Reese on the left. Tries from the block. Here's Cardoso. Pass to Evans. Now Reese. Over Brown.
Oh my god.
They shoot again.
And Cardoso with the lay-in.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out. Give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today.
Just so businesslike, so calm, such a dominant performance.
Now here's Agumbawale. There's the three.
And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense has taken a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Evans. Here's Reese.
Angel Reese with another miss.
No problem for Chicago as they get the win. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what the Kings are out to do here.
W again.
And that'll wrap it up.
Box score 26-14 Brown. Agunbawale 24-1. Okay. Tapos si Kuya 14. Kuya Banham 28-7. God damn. Reese double-double 24-12-3. Sheesh. Cardoso 18-21. Sheesh. So, okay. Evans and Davis. Oh. Si Sevic eh. Walang. Okay, on to the next one.